When the hidden schools threw Tara Abernathy out, she fell 1,000 feet through wisps of cloud and woke to find herself alive, broken and bleeding, beside the crack in the world. By the grace of fortune, or something else, she landed 3 mere miles from what passed for an oasis in the Badlands, a stand of rough grass and brambles clustered around a brackish spring. She couldn't walk, but made the crawl by sunrise. Caked with dirt and dried blood, she dragged herself over sand and thorn to the muddy pool at the oasis's heart. She drank desperately of the water, and to pull herself from death's brink, she also drank the life of that desolate place. Grass withered beneath her clutching fingers. Scrub bushes shrank to desiccated husks. The oasis died around her, and she crumpled to the acrid earth, racked with wounds and deep illness. Dream visions tore at one another in her fever, lent strength and form by her proximity to the crack. She saw other worlds, where the god wars never happened, where iron ruled, and men flew without magic. When Tara regained consciousness, the oasis was dead, its spring dry, grass and brambles ground to dust. She lived. She remembered her name. She remembered her craft. Her last 2 months in the hidden schools seemed like a twisted hallucination, but they were real. The glyphs tattooed on her arms and between her breasts proved she had studied there, above the clouds, and the glyph below her collarbone meant they really did graduate her before they kicked her out. She fought them, of course, with shadow and lightning. Fought and lost. As her professors held her squirming over empty space, she remembered a soft, unexpected touch. A woman's hand sliding into her pocket, an alto whisper before gravity took hold. "If you survive this, I'll find you." Then, the fall. Squinting against the sun, Tara drew from the pocket of her torn slacks an eggshell-white business card that bore the name Elaine Kavarian above the triangular logo of Kelethras, Albrecht, and Ao, one of the world's most prestigious craft firms. Professors and students at the hidden schools whispered the woman's name, and the firm's, in fear and awe. A job offer? Unlikely considering the circumstances, and even if so, Tara was not inclined to accept. The world of craft had not been kind to her of late. Regardless, her priorities were clear. Food first, shelter, regain strength. Then perhaps think about the future. Good plan. She collapsed. Silence settled over the Badlands. A buzzard descended from the dry blue sky in tightening circles, like a wood chip in a draining pool. It landed beside her body, hopped forward. No heartbeat audible, cooling flesh. Convinced, it bent its head and opened its beak. Tara's hand twitched up fast as a cobra and wrung the bird's neck before it could flee. The other gathering buzzards took the hint and wheeled to safety. But one bird, cooked inexpertly over a fire of dry grass and twigs, was more than enough to set a half-starved girl on her feet. 4 weeks later, she arrived on the outskirts of Edgemont, gaunt and sunblasted, seeing things that did not precisely exist. Her mother found her collapsed near their cattle fence. A lot of crying followed her discovery, and a lot of shouting, and more crying after the shouting, and then a lot of soup. Edgemont mothers were renowned for their practicality, and Ma Abernathy, in particular, had iron faith in the restorative powers of chicken broth. Tara's father was understanding, considering the circumstances. "Well, you're back," he said, a concerned expression on his broad face. He did not ask where she had been for the last 8 years, or what happened there, or how she earned her scars. Tara would have thanked him for that had she known how. There were too many ways he could have said, "I told you so." That evening, the Abernathy family sat around their kitchen table and settled on the story they would tell the other residents of Edgemont. When Tara left home at 16,